Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Marvel Monday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with the Marvel Legends Uncanny X-Men Retro-Carded Longshot. Let's get into it! Let's begin with a look at the packaging. And here we have the Marvel Comics logo, my favorite one, and, you know, the heads in it, showcasing figures in this wave. Warning! Don't stick things in your pie hole that don't belong there. Uncanny X-Men. Nice artwork of a Longshot. And let's take a closer look at that. Ooh, I'm throwing some knives, and I'm so happy about it. Lucky Dagger! Longshot. Nice blister showcasing the figure and his accessories. Nothing on the bottom, nothing on the top, nothing on the sides, because it's a blister. That brings us to the back. Marvel Uncanny X-Men. Here's the cross sale. Wolverine, Dark Phoenix, Longshot, Multiple Man, Avalanche, and Spiral. Each sold separately, subject to availability. Small fine legalese, made in China print. Symbols I'm not going to learn. A barcode. And then some nice line art of Longshot. And it says Longshot right there, in case you forgot what figure you picked up. The alien performer and hero Longshot uses his probability manipulating powers to turn any odds in his favor. So his luck power. Attention! Don't stick things in your French pie hole that don't belong there. Recycled stuff. Achtung! Don't stick things in any other language pie hole that do not belong there. Don't give it to babies. And Hasbro print and that number. That, my friends, is a look at the packaging. Let's take a look at the figure and his accessories. And here we have handy dandy tweezers. We'll start out with a look at the accessories, and nothing new here. This all came with the Longshot that was part of that Mojo World multi-pack. And here he is with fist, 3 fingers and a thumb on an in and out hinge. Splayed open hand, 1, 2, 3 fingers and a thumb on an in and out hinge as well. Nice molded details, all molded in color. And then we have his knife here, and I do believe it's molded in this silver, and then the black here is a paint app. And it does have nice molded details on it as well. And the nice little pommel there at the bottom of the handle. Let's take a look at the figure himself. Most of it is molded in black plastic. And because the way his costume is, you know, there's not a lot of paint apps going on here. We do have this paint app, which on the Mojo World was white. And of course on the Mojo World multi-pack he did not have the luck power eye, I guess is what they call it. So that always shines when his luck power is active, if I remember correctly. It's been quite a while since I've read anything with Longshot in it. Same bandolier and nice paint apps that go all the way around showing his knives. And you can even see here there's 3 missing here because there's 3 right there in that fist. This piece is not new, but it did not come with the Mojo World Longshot. I think this is Gambit's satchel. And then he's got a paint app here, and on the pouches the buttons have a nice little silver paint app, and then this buckle has a paint app as well for this the strap for the knife sheath. And overall I have to say I do like this mold. I think it's really good. looking long shot, and I'm sure they probably uses some of this mold at least on Chamber, but I haven't got my hands on Chamber yet or taken that closer look at the pictures, so I'm not 100% sure. There's also silver button paint app here, and yes, silver paint app for the jacket zipper, and it does go all the way down. Now this satchel, if you want, you can take it off, and this as well, but you don't have to. Let's take a look at his articulation. Even with his mullet, he can look up that far. He can look down that far, and hinge and ball at the neck. He's got some chicken neck going on. He's got some waggle in there. And I do believe, even though it's hinge and ball, I do believe the neck is a separate piece as well. Yes, it does appear to be. And let's see, the mullet does get in the way a bit with the collar, but he can almost do the full exorcist before his head pops off. If I tried that again, I probably could get it, but you know. At the shoulder, 360-degree rotation, no butterfly. He can raise his arm up just shy of 90 degrees. At the upper bicep, there's a cut for 360-degree rotation. Double hinged, pinless elbow. Gives you that much bend. At the wrist, 360-degree rotation. On in and out hinge. And up and down hinge on this side. That classic Hasbro Marvel Legends ab crunch hinge. Lets him bend back that far, forward that far, but no hula motion in there. Cut at the waist for 360-degree rotation. I really would have liked to have seen this figure with a ball joint in at the waist, but at the hips, he can give you that much of the split. Seems like he should get a little bit better than that, though, based off of the comics, at least. He can kick forward that far. Backwards about 3.5, maybe 4 steps. So that's really good for a Marvel Legends. Cut here at the upper thigh, 360-degree rotation. Double hinged pinless knee. And gives you that much bend. It probably would do a little bit more, but the calf and the boot top kind of gets in the way. At the mid shin, there is a boot cut for another 360-degree rotation. At the ankles, tilts down that far. Tilts up that far, so that's good. And forward facing pin for rocker. And you can see this hand excuse me, is C-grip, so he can hold the knife with that hand, and it will also fit right into the sheath there, and does stay pretty well due to friction. That, my friends, is a look at the figure and his accessories. It's time for my favorite part of a review, comparisons. And here we have the retro carded Marvel Legends Longshot next to the Marvel Legends Mojo World multi-pack Longshot. And on the end there we have the old Toy Biz Longshot. You can see there are similarities and differences in all of them, mostly on the first two, just some color. And an accessory. Here's the X-Men retro carded Longshot with the X-Men retro carded Dazzler. And on the end, Dazzler from the Marvel Legends Series Mojo World Multi-Pack. Here's the X-Men retro carded Longshot with the X-Men retro carded Spiral, his ex-girlfriend, and Mojo from the Mojo World Multi-Pack. Here's the Marvel Legends Series X-Men Retro Carded Longshot with our final Marvel Legends comparison. Making his cameo appearance, Stan the Man Lee. From the G.I. Joe Classified Series, the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant Cobra Commander. From Star Wars The Black Series, the Archive Edition 501st Legion Clone Trooper. And for a 7-inch comparison from the Masters of the Universe Masterverse line, the 40th Anniversary He-Man. For final thoughts on the Marvel Legends Series X-Men Retro Carded Longshot, I have to say I do believe I like the colors on this one, even though there's not a major difference. But I like the way this one looks over the Mojo World Multi-Pack Longshot. And I do like the fact that he actually comes with his satchel. And the Mojo World version did not come with the satchel. And I know the Mojo World one was more the couple of issues he was in during Jim Lee's run. And I can't remember, he may not have had the satchel at that point, but I always remember him with the satchel. So I actually like this version. The colors on this version, the molds are the same, but I like the colors on this one better. How do you feel about it? Let me know in the comments. That does it for the review. I hope that you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very, very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just help the channel out further, or both. That's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.